What are we doing now? I think we're doing melts of the day, talking of inefficiency and incompetence. This is a little segment which clearly has no jingle, otherwise Elena would have just played it. Shall I pause for the jingle? There isn't one, is there?
No,
Shall I sing it?
For you, but...
Melts of the day. There you go. Did you hear that? Elena, do that again.
I don't think I can repeat that.
No, she can't. She's a one-trick pony there in terms of jingles. Right, so no, this is a segment that you're going to love. In fact, there's going to be two similar segments. One is Melts of the Day, which is generally kind of politicians doing and saying stupid things. And then also later on, we'll have our Nuggets of Nonsense, which we invented yesterday, which is kind of parody, comedy stuff from around the internet. But first off, let's play you some clips. This is green politicians that apparently, accidentally and coincidentally bumped into each other on a bench. You'll see in the background, though, there is a Green Party gazebo, and delighted in showing off to each other all of the wonderful, wonderful things that they're doing as Green members of Parliament.
Oh, hi, Sarah. Oh, hi, Hannah. How you doing?
Yeah, good, thanks. What are you eating?
Oh, I've got an Uncle Jade Memple. Do you want it?
Yeah, no, I'd love it, thanks.
Oh, great. I'll get another one.
Great. What have you been up to?
Oh, you know how it is. Calling out sexist reform politicians,
Yeah.
stopping Labour from flip-flopping on the issues, and more importantly, making sure that people know about our really awesome policies so that they can have like hope for a better future.
That sounds great, yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
What about you? What have you been doing?
Same, really, yeah. Fighting for more equality, challenging the super rich, calling out the establishment, and listening to people.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah.
Better crack on, better we?
Yeah. Nice to see you.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
So no policy, no holding anybody to account, just wandering around a park aimlessly, bumping into each other, it seems, and just chatting rubbish. This goes down as, that is actually a Green Party video that they produced and was put out on their social media channels yesterday. We should have significant and huge confidence in the Green Party, shouldn't we? Particularly if it all goes horribly wrong, if you are on the centre-right of the political spectrum in Britain, and they end up forming a coalition with Andy Burnham and the Labour Party in the coming years. Yeah, it doesn't even bear thinking about, does it? Let's turn now to another MP, and this is a Lib Dem, Jess Brown-Fuller, that wants to talk to you and indeed her 6-year-old daughter about Keir Starmer's social media ban.
When we were growing up, we didn't have all of these platforms that we had to deal with. We didn't have things like...
That sounds like noise.
It was nice.
So let's start this kind of argument.
Okay, well, let's not call it an argument. Let's call it a conversation.
Half.
Half.
Let's say half argument, half conversation.
YouTube can be good.
Yeah, it is good.
Not all the time.
I don't know why you're banning it. Sometimes watching or playing is kind of how I relax.
Do you know how many mummies and daddies wrote to your mummy to say that they wanted to get YouTube and all of the other platforms banned for children like you? Hundreds.
Why did you make it ban YouTube?
Because I want to keep all of the children safe online.
It's just hard.
I know, baby.
I don't even know who this government guy is.
It's Keir Starmer.
What does that mean?
That's his name. He's the Prime Minister.
Ladies and gentlemen, tell me what you think about Jess Brown-Fuller, a Liberal Democrat member of Parliament, trying to either make a point or increase her profile on social media even further by using her 6-year-old daughter to talk about a social media ban. Now, the irony should not be lost on you that Jess Brown-Fuller seemingly wants to see a ban on social media for under 16s, but has actually used a video on social media with her 6-year-old daughter, substantially under 16 therefore, for the purposes of advancing that argument. Do you see the irony, maybe even the hypocrisy there? That shouldn't be lost on you. Some would say totally and utterly inappropriate for her to be using her child for political purposes, albeit you can only see her daughter's the back of her head. But a daughter also visibly uncomfortable what the hell is going on with these people? What is it that went through Jess Brown-Fuller's mind yesterday where she thought, I know what's a good idea. Let me put a video of my daughter crying her eyes out in trauma at the fact that we're going to be taking away her YouTube and her Snapchat and whatever else it is that that particular child is used to viewing on screen, for the purposes of advancing my career within the Liberal Democrats. Now, I know career and Liberal Democrat are not normally words you see in the same sentence, but I think it's absolutely and utterly appalling, don't you? Let me know what you think in the comments. Anyway, it gets better, although that might actually win, I think, the clip of the day there. Let's also turn to Andy Burnham, who we talk about a lot. Burnham the burger flipper. I know, right? Yeah. So that's Andy Burnham. He is dishing out burgers to the people of Makerfield. That actually could be seen as a thing called treating. In election law, without boring you too much, there is such a thing as not bribing the electorate. In other words, don't give the electorate things in return for their vote for you. It might well be, and I'm just suggesting, that Andy Burnham might be in a little bit of trouble there, giving out burgers as a politician just 4 days away from a by-election on the basis that some would say, maybe I'm not an election expert, some would say that that might be seen as treating people to burgers, which he may or may not have made himself. One final one before we turn to our next fabulous guest, which is James Cleverly, looking for something, it seems.
Our armed forces' ability to defend the United Kingdom.
Sorry, just do that again, Elena. What was that?
Our armed forces' ability to defend the United Kingdom.
James Cleverly, bird watching in the House of Commons there. What on earth was that about? I'll tell you what I think it was, what we think it was the fact that the opposite benches didn't have many opposition MPs there. So I think in a very childish and performative way, James Cleverly there, front bench Conservative MP, former Home Secretary amongst other things, pretending to look for the Labour MPs that clearly don't exist. What a melt. Let me know which one of those is your favourite. For me, it's the Lib Dem MP that chooses to put their child up to make a point about social media bans and does it using a child on social media. Seems very, very odd, doesn't it? And very, very strange.